The divine power, source of this might, now lies ahead, veiled in fear and plight. Its desperation sensed, it can't elude, no longer concealed in shadows brood. The time arrives to conclude this strife, to sever the dance, end immortal life. Welcome back, everyone, to Eviternity II. This is the final map, Map30, Cosmology. It was made by Dragonfly and Antares. The music was made by Tristan. Oh my god, the timing. Dude, this music. Not a MIDI, which, just like Eviternity 1. Oh boy. Okay, I know there's gonna be a final boss. Oh my god, the resources. Okay, I know there's gonna be a final boss. 68. Oh, all the weapons. Yes, please. Okay. Oh my god, and so much ammo too. 68 kills, so maybe it's not just the final boss. And 0 secrets, but that's to be expected. Alright. What's it gonna be? Oh, hello. Oh! Be not afraid. Oh my god! Biblically accurate angel. Oh my god, the projectiles! Whoa! Whoa! Okay. I think those... Dude, it's like... Dude, there's so many projectiles! I think I saw some... Yeah, these like home in, I think, like the Astral Mank. I don't know if SSG is like the best weapon to use against it. Oh god. I don't know if SSG is the right weapon to be using against him, but I guess I could try rockets, but I wouldn't be surprised if he like doesn't take splash damage. Okay. Oh, Archvile. Okay, what? I don't know the Archvile attack. Okay. Just like Archangelus, I guess. Okay. Is that the that is the Oh, does he shoot? Okay. I'm sorry. I'm like interrupting myself a bunch. This guy is so cool. Like, look at his sprite. Does he shoot like? Okay, he shoots those seeking projectiles afterwards. I don't know if he takes splash damage. Okay, so hide and then back. Yeah. Okay, that's how you do that. I'm learning his attacks. You like hide and then back up a little, and that's how you do that. I'm so smart. Okay. Red is a fire. Blue is 2 things apparently. Okay, but then yellow is the Archvile. Cool. Okay. Dude, look at this. His sprites are amazing. What? That's. Oh. Okay. Okay. Peace out. More rockets, please. Okay. Astrocacos. I don't like using rockets against you guys. Oh my god, they're everywhere. Is it 60-some Astrocacos? Oh, that was kind of a waste of that mega armor. That's okay though. I think it's better to waste a mega armor than it is to waste a supercharge. Oh god, the infinite height of these guys kind of scares me, but... Oh! Okay, yeah, and that's why I am not comfortable using rockets, because they will get in my face, but I feel there's just so many of them. Are these the 60-some enemies? And also, I kind of thought there would be a phase 2. This is so much... Okay, I don't know the boss's name, but those attacks were so much cooler than Archangelus. And also, I feel like with Archangelus, the main difficulty of the map, or the meat of the map, didn't even come from the boss. It came from the 600 enemies or whatever. So having him be like upgraded, or I don't even know how to. Okay, I think we're coming down to the last few, but again, okay. I'm just gonna use plasma on the rest of these, since rockets are probably a little less efficient now. Okay. Okay. Oh, there's switch load. Okay, let's... More rockets. Is the switch going to start phase 2? I expect a phase 2. There's 100% going to be a phase 2. Oh my god, this is so cool so far! Oh my god, okay. More shells though. Okay, we have... Yeah, we didn't even grab the supercharge over there. I could have just done that at the start. Okay, whatever. Who cares? We have 2 supercharges. Oh, the sky... Oh, yeah, phase 2. The sky changed. That's so cool. Okay. Oh my god, he's pissed now. Oh, okay. That was a bit panicky. He's so... Look how fast he is! Okay. Again, I don't know if SSG is... He's so fast, dude. Okay. We pissed him off. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the hell is happening? These sound effects. Back up. Oh, he's shooting 2 now. Okay. I might use... I don't know. He's so fast. And then the floor did a... Like, look at the floor. And then I don't know what's happening right now. It, like, sinks down. Is that triggered by him, or is that... Okay, back up a little. I'm lost right now, bro. Like, this is so cool! I don't know what your name is. What, we should give you a temporary name. He seems like a Josh. That's your name, Josh. Like, dude, is that triggered by him, or is that like a voodoo that like loops? I'm gonna assume that turns into damaging floor. That's so cool. I don't even know what to say right now. There's so much I want to say. My mind is like racing. This guy is okay. Is he dead? Oh, peace out. Oh, I grabbed another mega. Okay, that's fine. Let's grab a supercharge. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I didn't even realize that wasn't all the kills with the astral. No! Is this the rest of them? Okay. The infinite height is really gonna... Oh, I don't feel comfortable using rockets. This is so cool. Okay. I really hate using rockets on you guys. You guys are so fast. Oh my god. Okay. Maybe... Oh my god! What were those hits? This is gonna be harder than the actual boss. Just these guys. Like... Dude. I need another supercharge. This is gonna be... Dude. Okay. Just keep rocketing you down, but be careful while rocketing. Like, I don't know... Be careful of the pillar. Okay. Maybe we grab another supercharge, or mega armor. Not another supercharge. Okay, I think they're above me, too. Are there any mega armors, or did I waste them all? Crap, dude. Did I use them all? Okay, there's one right there. No, don't get in my face. This is intense. Even though it's just Nightmare Cacos. Oh my god, there's so many of them, though. Okay. This feels like it could be the rest of the kills, but I have no idea. Also, the kill count is increasing. I think it might be the boss, though. The boss phases. Are there any more supercharges? Okay, there's one right there. Maybe I should switch over to plasma. Yeah, they're so fast that the rockets, like, miss. Okay, yeah, plasma time. Hopefully they're pretty weakened. Okay. I like, these projectiles are so insane. Oh my god, look at that. You don't want to be near them, I think. Okay. Is there gonna be a phase 3 of the boss? Okay, and then you, die. Okay. Okay, that's the last of the kills, though. There's a phase 3. There's gotta be a phase 3! I'm sorry, I'm like... This is so cool! I feel like I should be talking more about, like, his sprites, and the music, and the everything, and the... Oh my god, dude! And, Dude, look at the, like, I don't even know if those are Archangelists. The statues up there. Dude. Oh my god, okay. Another switch. There's gonna be a phase 3. There's 100% gonna be a phase 3. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of shells. Oh, the sky changed again. Now it's gonna kill the bit rate. Oh my god, he's so fast. Peace out. Where'd you go? Okay. Oh, green attack. Oh, it's tighter now. I don't know if it actually is. It might just be me. Okay, just run around a little. Dude, that was... Okay. Oh my... no! Okay. You know? Okay, I need to calm down. Did he just shoot a... Nope! Okay. He just shot a BFG ball! Oh my god, that projectile spam. Okay. What? Okay, where'd you go? There he is. Okay. What the hell is happening? Okay, I'm sorry. I need to calm myself. What just happened? Okay. Okay, just run around. Don't just focus on dodging. Okay. The black eyes. Oh my god. I don't even know. He's summoning. I don't even know. The entire... Okay, just focus on dodging. Focus on not taking hurt floor damage. Okay. I don't know if it's hurt floor when it's like in that in-between state, you know? Oh my god, the projectile spam. He's like... He has so many new attacks. Okay, that's the Archvile. He shoots so many of these homing projectiles. Okay, and again. Just like that. And then he's like teleporting like a Valant. Okay. One of his attacks is a BFG, which is insane, but... Okay. Oh, that was bad. Wait, what am I stuck on? Don't shoot the okay. I need that. I need a Megasphere. No. Okay. Megasphere? Oh my god, that was so much damage. Okay. I think I have... Okay. Oh, I think they're like the things, I don't know, from Struggle, kind of. Okay, he's very far away. He's teleporting around like a... I feel... I'm getting like stuck on stuff. Not a BFG attack. Okay, it's not a BFG attack. He shot a BFG ball, which is scary as hell, but... Oh my god, okay, I might need that last Megasphere. Where is it? Oh, no. No. Okay. Okay, when he, like, his eye turns black, that's the, struggle thingamabobs. I'm sorry, I'm very panicky right now. Back up a little, back up, like that. Okay. How much health do you have, dude? Oh my god, this phase is so insane. Okay. Oh! Oh, is that it? Oh, is he dead? Oh my god, the projectiles! Ah! Yay, we did it! Oh my god! What a boss! That is amazing, dude. And it came really close, too. I ate every item. Oh my god. Dude, what a finale. Oh my god. That surpasses Archangelus in every way, shape, and form. We're done with Eviternity 2. I don't want it to be over. Oh my god, man. Okay, about the boss. Wow, that is the best custom boss I have ever played. Hands down. That was so hectic throughout. That was so... Like, I can't even imagine the amount of, like... I'm gonna go out on a whim here and say Antares probably coded that guy. I can't imagine the, like, MBF21 trickery that guy has. Oh yeah, we named him Josh. That's right. Oh my god, dude. That boss is so damn cool. And he, like, I think he himself triggered some stuff. I don't know. Like, I saw whenever he I don't know what I don't even know if I should call it an eye. Whenever his eye went black, I don't even know what to call him. I don't know what they're called in a struggle. Damn. You know, like the blue cultist guys. But in this, they were like, I think they were green. I didn't really see very well, but I think I saw them, and they were shooting the like whenever projectiles just came out from every damn place, you know. I think he himself triggers that attack, which I think is amazing. I don't know if he triggers the I never fell in the floor, but like whenever the floor lowered, I don't know if he triggered that. I assume it turns into damaging floor. Oh my god, dude, just if he actually triggers those, like bro. This boss is amazing. Okay. And like, man, that's Eviternity 2. We're done. We are done with the WAD. Like, oh my god, okay. Man, what an awesome WAD. Okay. I feel like there might be a boss back after this, like an Eviternity 1. So I'm going to give my final thoughts before looking at it. But like, yeah, screw it, let's do it. Oh! Thanks for... Lo! The origin, Lord of Lies, melts to dust beneath thy drive. Like its fallen brethren, now disgraced, the astral realm crumbles into waste. Its web of influence and cruel deceit withers and dies, its defeat complete. Reality freed from its insidious hold, once again churning horizon unfolds. Gaze toward infinity, vigilant and keen. March on, thy endless war unseen. I did not expect a text screen, but had to break out the poetry. Oh my god, okay, wait. There's a credits map. Not a boss back like in Eviternity 1. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's really cool. Okay. So, are these going to be like... Okay, are these representative of like the episodes? Episode 2. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think. So let's go to 1. Oh, that's so cool. Whoa. What the hell? How is that done? Okay. Do I give like a retrospect? Oh man. I don't know. Oh, I'm recording this really late at night. So I don't know if I want to... I don't know. Oh, let's do it. This WAD deserves it, dude. Okay. There's like a... look at that. How is that done? It changes music? Oh my god. Wait. So if I go to map 2... Oh my god, that's amazing. So, map 3? Dude! It changes the music to the MIDI of every map. Oh my god, this is this is really cool. Even the credits map is blowing my mind. That's how good this WAD was. Okay. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't give my final thoughts on Eviternity 2 so far. Maybe we should do a bit of a, like, recap. Okay. Okay, map 1. Elysium. Play the MIDI? Dude. Okay. This is such... Like... It's your atypical map 1, of course. But it's so... cool. Like, it really just... sets the tone. I don't even know, like... It's so atmospheric, and it's so... awesome. Like, with the... Archangelus sword there. I need to see... should I see how this... Can I IDDT? There's an item. That's weird. There's no, like, secrets, so I think I'm just gonna IDDT just to see how this is done. Oh, it's just curved. Probably could have expected that. Yeah. Okay, map 1. This is such a banger opener. Even, it's like your atypical map 1, of course. That kind of goes to map 2, but like... It's so atmospheric, and it sets, like Eviternity 2 to me, like, has a story. Or Eviternity as a whole. And this is like... You'd killed Archangelus, and then you have more to do. I don't know, like... The heavens have withered, obviously, because that's the episode name, Withered. And this just really, really nails that so well. You revisit old maps from Eviternity 1, and it's so cool. I should keep the, there's a lot of maps to cover, so I should probably keep the descriptions short. But, like, this is such a banger, map 1. And, like, I've heard the map by Tristan, MIDI by Tristan. I've heard the MIDI in a number of maps, but, like, this is the most fitting, I feel, now. Like, this blew everything out of the water. Sorry, other maps that use the MIDI. Okay. I said I was going to keep them short. Map 2. Vestige. This is, like... I already said it. It's like the map 1 feel, you know? But it's map 2, but it really works because map 1 is, like, the stage setter, kind of, you know? And man, what a good, like, comeback map, maybe? I don't know what the term I'm looking for is, but, like, I feel like the MIDI does a lot of work for it. It really just feels like you're being propelled, like, right back into the action. Right after Eviternity 1, right back into it, you know? And you're... I don't know, it's like... I don't know how to describe it. The perfect sequel opener. I don't know, man. The MIDI does numbers, I feel. Tristan killed it. It's so good. And of course, it's a very fun map. Short, fun, expected of a WAD opener. Like, I kind of consider both maps WAD openers, in a sense, if that makes sense. But, like, yeah, just the MIDI makes you feel like you're just going right back at it, you know? And especially, like, since it's been... Eviternity 1 was the first map I played, so... after, like, playing that for the first time, now, years later, playing the sequel, it's like... I don't know how to describe it. It makes the experience feel just so much more magical. And it's so good, dude. Like, I don't know, man. Okay. Keep them short. This is going to be like a 2-hour-long video if I keep this up. Map 3, Sonder. This map was really cool. I really like the exploration. Like, you go around the central thing, and then it opens up and drops down and introduces the Changed Annihilator, which I think is really cool. But again, I feel like the highlight of it to me was the MIDI by Dragonfly. Honestly, one of my favorite Dragonfly MIDIs of the WAD. It's so... I don't know how to describe it, man. That's gonna be a term I'm gonna use a lot. I don't know how to describe things very well. I can't really put my thoughts into words very well at all, but, like, this was one of my favorite Dragonfly MIDIs in the WAD, so this one was a really cool one. And yeah, okay. Keep them short, Brendan. Keep them short. Wait, yeah, this one had a secret exit, so the next one would be 31. Redshift. There we go. This MIDI is such a banger. but this is like, okay, Map 31, Redshift. Honestly, I don't know, man. I feel like starting off with that makes it sound like I'm going to say something bad about it, but no. I only really have good things to say about this map. It's the introduction to the perforator, and it does it so damn well. Like, you just get to go ham with it. There's boxes of bullets everywhere. You basically get to use it on every mid-tier in the map, and it just shreds everything. It's literally like the perfect introduction to the perforator. I'm going to say perfect a lot. Maybe, okay, nothing is perfect. It's a really good introduction to the perforator. But, like, the MIDI is so good. The map is so good. Everything's so good, man. I'm going to say that a lot. Okay. Just really good introduction to the perforator. Awesome first secret map for the WAD. And then you go to map 4 by Velvetic and Dragonfly, and the MIDI by Dragonfly. This one, this really isn't gonna say much because it's still a banger map and it's amazing, but this is probably my least favorite in episode 1. Again, it's like really good. It doesn't say much at all because it just elevates the quality of the other maps. So that's all that saying that does. But like, I really liked the verticality of this one and the raising black sludge. I really like that. And the MIDI has been growing on me. I'm liking the MIDI more and more. And yeah. And then we got map 5, Departure. This one, I feel like, okay, really good episode closer. Like, I love the throwback. I don't know if it is exactly map 27 of Eviternity 1, Heliopolis, with that structure there. This one, I feel like if it used any other MIDI, it would not feel nearly as much like you're departing from episode 1, you know? I mean, the name Departure plus the MIDI really makes it feel like you're leaving the withered version of episode 6 from Eviternity 1, you know? And obviously I love the, I like made my own lore for this map. Like, after Archangelus died, the heavens like fell to the ground, and also like these pockets in the sky started opening up, and that's what's causing the source of like the withering. You can see the red in the sky there. These screenshots are so good, by the way. All of them. I think these were used in the intermission screens, but like, yeah. I've basically made my own lore for this map, so that's, yeah, this one's really cool. And really good closer to episode 1. Okay. And then we go to episode 2. And we start off with Right by Anmut. This one was all, I'm gonna say, I feel like I'm repeating myself too much. This one was really cool. The only thing I was iffy about in this one was the flashing lights everywhere, but I think that was actually removed in I don't know what RC, but I think the flashing lights everywhere was removed. And I get that it's like to simulate like the flickering of torches, but like it kind of was just like weird. I don't know, man. But yeah, this one is a really good episode opener. Really like quiet, and it really fits for like the sort of Tyson-ish, ammo starvation-ish type of combat. And yeah, a really good episode opener. It was just the flickering lights I kind of had a problem with. And yeah, you go from this really, really quiet map to boom! I think they're going in a, yeah, I thought so. Going in like a circle, so 8, 9, 10, and then the secret map is the last one, but we're going to have to skip to that once we get past map 9. Sovereign by DM Phobos. Man, okay. This one was the first, like, really, really standout map to me. that I had played, DM Phobos, man, is now a name I really have to look out for, because oh my god, the way he does his incidental combat is just so fun. I've said it multiple times, but like, he does my favorite incidental combat now. I feel like it's really hard to pull off, because it's like you run into some enemies, you hurt them a little bit, you try to back away maybe to grab some more ammo or whatever, and then you wake up just even more stuff. And it's like that for literally the entirety of the incidental combat, and it feels like such an adrenaline rush. And then like also the set piece fights in this map are also really good. It's just an awesome map overall. It definitely feels elementalism-y, if that makes sense, like with how open it is, and like, I don't know, but that's not a bad thing. But like, this one was the first like really standout map to me. I really like the incidental combat, and DM Phobos, I gotta look out for him now. He's really good at what he does. If I ever like make maps like with actual incidental combat, I want to try and replicate this style of incidental combat. How many times can I say incidental combat while talking about a map? It was just such an adrenaline rush through and through. I really, really liked it. Sorry for coughing. I'm like talking nonstop. I'm sorry. But yeah, this one was really cool, and the MIDI was really good as well. Another one of my favorite Dragonfly MIDIs. I'm sorry for kind of like shaking the mouse everywhere, by the way. I should really just like be looking at the map. Okay, and then map 8, Oblation by Bree, or maybe Bry. I heard Vitan call him Bry because I think his real name is Brian, but I don't know. I've heard other people call him Bree. I don't know. But yeah, this map was cool. Very pretty because, of course, it's a Bree map. And yeah, I do feel like compared to some of the other maps, this one was a little forgettable, but it's like still an awesome map. Had a near-death experience with an astral arachnotron. I remember that. And yeah, the combat is fun. The visuals are amazing. Really, not much more to say. It's a really, really solid map overall, but I feel like there was nothing really like stand out about it. But still, that doesn't take away from the fact that this is just another awesome map. And I do know that in a later RC, because I think this was the last map I played in RC2, I believe. I believe in a later RC, they added a like sniper archvile by the mega armor there. I think it's literally in the screenshot. They added an archvile, and my friend General Roastrock was complaining about him, and we gave him a name, Tyler. Tyler the archvile, and he like is advocating for his removal because he just does so much annoying stuff. I'd have to replay the map to like actually know what he does, but like like that one enemy kind of like made the map more unfun to him. I think, but I don't know. I can't speak on Tyler's behalf whether he doesn't add anything to the map or not. But yeah, that's the story of Tyler. And then map 9. Okay, this one I butchered so bad in the video. Let's see if I get it right this time. I'm probably still gonna butcher it, but I looked up the pronunciation. Let's see if I remember it. Quetzalcoatl. I want to say that's right, but in all honesty, I think it's still wrong. Honestly, okay. This one was in terms of like all the Dragonfly maps, this and map 19 were probably my favorites, like the solo Dragonfly maps. And I really can't pinpoint why. The MIDI is so good, by the way, like desert metal. It's so awesome. I'm waiting for the drop, but like this one was really good. Drop now, I think. Oh yeah. It's so good. Try not to headbang challenge. Yeah, I really liked the, like, format of, like, it really didn't matter which way you went first, because basically all of them gave you, like, the same rewards, same weapons, same everything. And, like, but other than that, I really can't pinpoint why this one was so good. It was just really fun. And of course this one had the secret exit. You can see the pink bars and the BFG over there. But yeah, this one was awesome. And then we go over to map 32. This MIDI, man, is this MIDI is so damn good. This map. This is... I really can't pinpoint a favorite in Eviternity 2, like a favorite map. But if you like listed off maps that I would have to call my favorite, this one would absolutely be in the question. Like, I love the it basically feels like an adventure map, man. It's like you scale the mountains and you're charging into the big facility. It just feels so incredible, and it's like the, like, okay, Antares I think left a comment and he said it best. Like, this map is the definition of having fun in video games. Like, it's so damn good, dude. Really pretty. I love the grand scale of, like, the dam or the bridge or the whatever. And of course, you can't forget the golden caco. That is just incredible. And of course, the red doors. What lies behind the lead doors? Yes, the red doors. It makes the map feel like the sudden shift from, like, such hype music, such, like, awesome, like, you really feel like it's kind of a power fantasy in a way at times. Like, you're just constantly killing hordes of enemies, and then the finale, of course, is just incredible with the kill floor. I feel like MBF21 mechanics were so underutilized in the WAD, especially kill floor. So having a fight entirely based around it was just really, really awesome. And it's probably one of my favorite individual fights in this entire WAD. And, like, yeah, man, I don't know. This map, I had a smile on my face the entire time I was playing, and still do if I ever, like, go back to it. It's just awesome. I know Tristan did a majority of the map guard soul, like, did some final detailing and stuff. Props to the both of you. This map is just legendary. But yeah, I was talking about the red doors. It makes the map feel like makes the map, like, take a sudden shift from, like, feeling, like, adventurous and, like, kind of cheerful in a way. I don't know the right word to describe, like, the vibe you get from the map. And then it just takes a sudden, like, ambient horror. And I love the sudden shift, and it's so unexpected. And yeah, the Portal 2 reference is also really, really cool. I have only good things to say about this map. Really, really awesome map. Okay. And then we go on to map 10. Okay. I hate to go from, oh yeah, I have only good things to say about this map. Admittedly, disappointment is kind of inevitable after a map that good. But this one is probably the only one I would say. I don't dislike it. I want to preface that. I don't dislike this map. But I also don't really like it. It's a fine episode closer. Kind of a one fight type thing. Even though, well, there's multiple fights, but it centers around one area. Which I like the reuse of space. But in terms of, like, introducing the Astral Mank, I'm just really not keen on the fact that you basically can't, when the big fight starts and the Astromanx teleport where the supercharges are, you can't grab health for the rest of the fight basically because they're so tanky, and B, if you target them again because they're so tanky, you basically just die. Everything else in the fight overwhelms you, and just you can't target the Astromanx in the fight without at all basically. It really doesn't feel well designed, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I don't know. It still is a decent episode closer, and yeah, I don't know. It definitely left a sour taste in my mouth for the Astromanx, though. I will say that. It was still a decent map. It's not bad by any means, but I wouldn't say it's like, I wouldn't put it up with like all the other maps in the episode, if that makes sense. I don't know. Let's move on to episode 3. I think this is episode 3. It's kind of hard to tell. I think they're just going in clockwise order. Yeah, this is episode 3. Okay. Map 11, Titan. This MIDI, dude. This MIDI is too good. Okay, I do want to actually point out, I do kind of feel like Tristan kind of carried in the MIDI department. Not to like discredit like Jimmy or that's also Jimmy, that's also Jimmy. Okay, those are also Tristan. Not to discredit like Jimmy or Dragonfly, because they made awesome MIDIs. Like, we'll get to map 33 in a bit, but like I do feel like I saw Tristan's name a lot as the MIDI credits. But yeah, that's kind of besides the point. This MIDI is an absolute banger though. Titan. Oh my god, this is the best episode opener I have ever played. Like, the visuals are just stunningly beautiful. The grandiose nature of the big facility on the outside. The starting fight is such an adrenaline rush, and then it doesn't really let down from there. Like, all the fights in the map are pretty damn tough, and I don't know, man. It's so good, and like the MIDI works so damn well. Like, this is another case of it just like propels you into the episode, and it's just incredible. Like, really indescribable, kind of, in a way. Just looking at this makes me like reminisce about the map, and it's so. This was just awesome. I think episode 3 as a whole, honestly, like, you have map 11, map 12 and 13 were decent as well. The 14, 33, 15 triple combo, dude. This is probably my favorite episode in the WAD. Though, yeah, just I think episode 3 was my favorite, like, episode in the WAD. It's just so awesome. But yeah, Titan, amazing episode opener. And then map 12. Okay. MIDI? Okay, there we go. Jimmy's MIDI is really good for this, by the way. It's such a banger. Initially, after the blind run of this map, I was kind of left with a sour taste in my mouth, because this is absolutely the type of map where if you play slow, it's much more boring. But like afterwards, since the entire map is basically a reuse of space, which I think is really cool. I'm a sucker for reuse of space. But like, by the way, this is gonna be like an hour-long video, dude. if I keep talking about the maps this much, but I hope you guys don't mind. I love the reuse of space, and I literally demoed this map after playing it as kind of a proof of concept. I literally opened up everything all at once, just like bam, 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 opened up all the ignored all the enemies, opened up all the space, triggered every fight all at once. You can clear the map in under 5 minutes. It's really, really cool, and it elevates the finale a lot. Initially, the finale kind of fell flat for me in the blind run because it was just imps and a few pinkies, and there was a nice safe spot that I found to ignore all 3 cybers. But like, if you release everything all at once, it makes the map so much more fun, in my opinion. So that's definitely the way I'm going to be playing this map. Even though it is pretty tough that way. I think it took 30 some attempts to get that demo. I was playing really, really fast though. If you take your time with that route, I'm pretty sure though it would be a lot more manageable. But yeah, really fun if you release everything at once. And then Map 13, Colossicus. By the way, Colossicus is such a badass word. I don't know. I don't know what it is about it, but like, this one was, I feel like, I really hate saying this, but I want to give my honest opinions. Again, not a bad map by any stretch of the imagination, but I feel like it was my least favorite of the episode. Again, episode 3 is my favorite though, so it's still really good. The opening, like when you open the door initially, and get this shot of like the slopes and the grand like nature and the grand feeling of this building, it is really, really cool. But the combat is kind of low key, I feel. Yeah, I don't know. There was one fight, though, which I really, really appreciated. I think it was, I don't know, it was a water pit. I don't remember. It was like, you kind of had to focus on other enemies before Cacos started to overwhelm you, and I thought that was really cool. But apart from that, I feel like there isn't really much to comment about in the combat department, but it still looked amazing. Like, this map was really cool. Okay. And then, oh, okay. There's a lot to say about this map. Equanimity. I looked at the pronunciation, by the way. I think I said, like, equanimity in the video. I didn't really know how to say it at first, but it's Equanimity by Aurelius. This MIDI is so chill. And it's so perfect. Admittedly, it's a weird pick for the hardest, like, at the time, this was the hardest map in the WAD. Like, through the stretch of map 1 through 14, I think this one is the hardest. There's definitely harder maps in the WAD, though. But, like, all the combat set pieces were really cool, and like, I'm sorry, I'm basically talking nonstop, and if I'm like talking more nasally or like, I don't know, I'm basically talking about these maps nonstop. Just a really, really cool map. Like, the visuals, like this screenshot. Is stunningly beautiful. Aurelius is an absolute wizard with the editor. He can make fun fights, beautiful visuals, and the puzzles. Don't get me started on the puzzles. Oh my god, those. I still haven't opened the editor for this map, but like, he's proven himself to be basically a jack of all trades type of guy. Fun combat, absolutely jaw-droppingly gorgeous visuals, and then a voodoo wizard as well with the puzzles. Just an awesome map overall. Like, and this MIDI like invokes feelings. Like, you rarely ever get emotional when listening to midis, but this one, like, I don't know, man. It's just, this map is like, if I were to summarize this in 2 words, magical experience. Boom. Just awesome map, dude. Like, this and the next 2 maps are the, it's hard to beat. 3 back-to-back-to-back banger maps. So yeah. This one has the secret exit, so the next one is going to be 33 Catalyst. Oh, do I even need to say anything about this map? Do I even need to say anything? The screenshot basically says it all. I don't know how the hell I did the blind run of this, or semi-blind, because I kind of died and then got a preview of the map, but like, I love the concept. It's so cool that Meowgi commented on that video saying like, oh, there's other maps sort of like this from like more speedrunner oriented WADs like D5DA, Noi. So seeing something like this in a WAD this big is really, really cool. I know a lot of people are torn on this map. Some people think it's their least favorite of the WAD because it's so different in that respect. But honestly, having like a movement-based map without combat, it's a really good like breath of fresh air, and it's such a cool concept, like the auto scroller. I don't know, man, and it's hard. Like, I know I kind of like beat it first-ish try. I'm gonna say that. That's how I'm gonna say. If people ask, "Oh, how was your blind run for map 33?" No one's gonna ask that, by the way. I got it first-ish try. But yeah, this one made for a banger video, that's for sure. Really cool, and like, it's addictive. It's literally addictive. After recording, I like recorded demo attempts. I got like 5 exits. It's so fun to just do. It feels so satisfying to pull off as well. And the MIDI, dude. This might be my new favorite Jimmy MIDI of all time. It's so awesome. I don't know. That's how I have to describe everything. Just, this one was really, this one blew my mind. This one blew a lot of people's minds. A lot of people thought it was too hard though. I saw that. But yeah, I love this one though. This is one of my favorites for sure. And yeah, 35 minutes. Oh my god. Okay, this video is probably at like the 50-minute mark, and we're not even halfway done talking about the maps. But yeah, map 15, Rubicon. Once we're done with talking about this, we're technically at the halfway point. Only 35 more minutes of talking about the other maps. Yeah. Rubicon. Okay. Okay, wait. This MIDI. This I just have to say it. This is my favorite MIDI of all time. Like, I re-listen to this so often. Map 32, don't get me wrong, really, really damn good. But something about this MIDI, dude. It's probably the bass line. This is my new favorite. Like, you know a MIDI is good when I make memes about it. People in the Eviternity Discord should know, but like, yeah. The MIDI is so damn good, but like, okay. I love how Scotty was basically able to just be himself while making this. It does feel like a little, like, low tier Scotty is probably not wrong phrasing. Like, God, what's the word I'm looking for? Toned down. toned down Scotty gameplay. Because, I mean, this is Eviternity 2. Scotty usually makes really hard maps, but I love this one, dude. The combat is so fun. And you basically get to go ham with the BFG. Like, it was an absolute genius move to have him be the episode closer. Because the fights in the map are so good. And you get to let loose with the BFG a bunch. Great introduction to the Veil Imps as well with the drop down fight. Yeah, man, this is probably my favorite Scotty map I've ever played, which says a lot because he makes really cool stuff. We don't talk about criticality though. I'm kidding. Criticality is also really good, but I just didn't have fun while maxing it. That's it. The map itself. Okay, this isn't a criticality review, but I don't hate criticality. But yeah, this one does actually give off strong criticality vibes, though. It's really cool, though. I love this map, dude. Like, and you can basically do the Crusher fight right off the bat to get the BFG at the very start. Just an awesome map, dude. Scotty killed it, and I'm so glad to see his name in this WAD. This one was really good. Okay. And then, oh man. Oh, sorry, I feel like I need to listen to this MIDI. It's so damn good. Like, again, this is probably my new favorite MIDI of all time. And that says a lot. Tristan went so hard with this one. Like, it literally makes me want to get up and dance. Okay. Okay, once the second drop hits, I'll turn down the MIDI and talk about map 16. Oh, it's so damn good. Okay. I gotta talk about map 16, though. Starting off with Barbican. This one... Okay. Episode 4 and... Well, nah, not really. Just this one, kinda. Gave off really big, map 1 of Eviternity 1 vibes. Mostly because of the big staircase. It's, like, behind this screenshot, but, like... This one was a pretty good, episode opener. I don't feel like there was too much to be, like, stand out in the map, but, like... The MIDI's really good. Obviously, the visuals are really good. It's just a overall great episode opener, and I don't really have too much to say apart from that. The Skull Key fights were kind of tense, though. Yeah, very cool. Map 17, Perdita. Okay, before that, actually, overall, I think episode 4 is, again, this is not saying much at all. Probably my least favorite, but again, that doesn't really say much. I do feel like the combat was a bit like low. I don't know. It was kind of a low point in terms of combat, not map 34 though. But and map 19 actually, but yeah. Episode 4 kind of felt like a dip after episode 3, but again, that really does not say much at all. This was also a really awesome episode, and I love like the visual theme. It's like they nailed the medieval vibes, and like especially with this MIDI going on. Map 17 was really cool. I mean, the standout part of this map was the finale, where you basically kind of like, I don't know, it pulls it's used in this and map 35 with like the parallel realms. That was probably the big standout point of this map, but like everything in this map just like felt comfy in a way. I feel like that partially had to do with Tristan's MIDI, but I loved like the outside like buildings, and the combat of course was pretty good as well. Not like, can't really gloss over that. It was just a really solid map overall, and Liberation killed it, man. Like, this is a really, really good map. And yeah, that's basically all I really have to say about that. And then, wait, oh crap, I forgot. Map 16 leads to map 34. Oops. Okay, we'll talk about map 34 then. Freya by Bree. This one, dude. Man. Where do I even begin? Okay. I'll start off by saying this is one of the prettiest maps I've ever played. Like, hands down. Look at this screenshot. I know I criticized kind of like the ice water type of thing, but I do feel like it really contrasts with the rest of the map, and it's really hard to imagine it without like normal let me start over. It's really hard to imagine the map with normal water. I feel like that would be more weird than anything, but like in terms of visuals, everything in this map works so well together. The marble with the natural landscapes, the orange sky, everything. The falling leaves, which is another Bree-wad, but like, and also the MIDI, the Tristan Clark Dragonfly duo. That's a legendary duo for sure, because this MIDI is awesome. And also the combat in this map, like Bree is awesome. He can make like, he is the man for like beautiful visuals and like fun combat, like combined into one. I don't know, man. It's like, I think the one part that I can criticize is the part with the 3 astromanks. That one kind of just felt like out of place, but it's over in like, what, 30 seconds? So not too much of a complaint, because everything else felt like so high intensity. I mean, yeah. Just really fun combat, really beautiful visuals. I feel like I had a discussion with some people about this map in Discord. Some people felt like this map didn't really work well as a secret map, and it probably could have made it into the normal roster. I have a few points to say about that. A, if this were in the normal roster, it would 100% be standout. Like, it would be just like, probably a lot of people, if it were in the normal roster, like, it would be a lot of people's favorite in the normal roster. Like, I would guarantee that. And also, I think people's main points for it not being really like secret map-ish is that it didn't really have a like a gimmick behind it or a feature or anything like that. And again, with that, I kind of say, shouldn't map 31 be in that regard too? That one, of course, it serves as an introduction to the perforator, but like, that's kind of all it really has to be a secret map. I mean, it's 100% worthy of its secret map slot, but like, it doesn't necessarily have a gimmick behind it. Like, its gimmick is the perforator. So yeah, this one works as a secret map really well, and beautiful, fun. What more could you really ask for? Just awesome map. I'm sorry I'm talking so much. I hope you guys don't mind. I was like, oh man, I don't know if I want to give a retrospective fucking 45 minutes later. And we're just barely halfway done. Okay, map 18, Malaise by Baul. This one is really, really cool. Like, not much else to say. Like, I do feel like the combat was a little sluggish at times, but like, there was the occasional set piece fight. I remember there's a fight with like a bunch of imps swarming you and a bunch of like sniper former corporals, and then also like the final fight with a lot of various enemies, and then the 4 astral arachnotrons, which I actually almost died to. I did beat this one blind though. But yeah, I really love like the exploration. It really feels like you're inside like a castle. And it's just, the MIDI is also awesome, by the way. I feel like walking around this map in Nomo is like an experience on its own. And it's just, it's cool. I like it. There was one, like, I did actually walk around this in Nomo, by the way. But there was one point where it's like, there were these wall torches you could see here under a 3D bridge, and I noticed that after recording, but I know how that's done, and I just gotta say, like, even for that little detail, it's just so, like, every little detail is taken into account. This map is so detailed. The visuals do a lot of work for the map, but I can't really say the same about the combat, but this map is still really, really good. It really, like, feels like you're inside a castle. I really like it. And then map 19, Spellbound. Okay, I know I said episode 4 was probably my least favorite, but this is honestly probably one of my favorite, or maybe if not my favorite, like, solo dragonfly map in the set. The MIDI is probably just straight up my favorite dragonfly MIDIs in the WAD. I know it's like a RuneScape reference, and I haven't played RuneScape, but like, I don't know. I think it's because of the combat. I think it's mostly the combat that kind of does it for me, because it felt really hectic. Of course, there was that one secret with the Annihilator. That one was a dick move. Still flipping you off for that, Dragonfly. I'm kidding, I love you. But I do feel like there was more hectic combat in this one. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's because I kind of didn't really expect that type of thing from Dragonfly, but I don't know. I had a lot of fun with this one. I can't really pinpoint it, but this one was really, really, really good, I feel. Probably my favorite solo Dragonfly map in the set. And then map 20, Dominion, by Bree and Dragonfly. First of all, the MIDI slaps. 8079 to Jimmy. Banger duo. But I really didn't get, like, episode ender vibes from this map very much. Like, it's cool. This map is awesome, don't get me wrong, but it really did not feel like an episode ender. I don't know, maybe I'm just weird for that, but like, the finale is, maybe it's because I found all the secrets or something, and I had like BFG for like the penultimate fight where with all the Dukes of Hell around. And maybe it's because I kind of breezed through the actual finale, where like the Archviles came out and like a bunch of Astral Cacos and Dukes of Hell. Also, it's a great introduction for the Duke of Hell, by the way. I do want to say that because the Duke of Hell. Okay, I think my favorite custom enemy in the WAD, discarding the final boss that we just did, is probably the Veil Imp. But the Duke of Hell kind of like was a bit of a breath of fresh air. I'm sorry, by the way. I feel like I'm getting nasally and I have to like breathe through my nose occasionally. I don't know. But the Duke of Hell felt more vanilla, which I appreciated. Even though it had its burst fire attack, which kind of felt weird at times. I don't really know what exactly felt weird about it, but like, I do appreciate how it was like an in-between for like Hell Knights and Barons, and it differentiated itself from everything. It felt more vanilla, and I appreciated that. But yeah, overall this map really good, but I definitely did not get episode ender vibes from this one. It could have worked well as like a normal map, but yeah, I don't know. That's all I really have to say on that one. Still a really good map, don't get me wrong. And then we move on to episode 5, starting off with Numb. What the hell? Why did that make a... Wait, what? Sorry, I'm just gonna... Why did that make a switch? Okay, I'm sorry for the... Is there gonna be a... There is an item in the map. Is there gonna be a big super secret in this one? Because I don't know if I want to find it. It's... What time is it? 2:40! Awesome! Great. In the morning, by the way. But I don't know if I want to find a big Easter egg. An unmarked secret. Especially if it's gonna be, like, hard to find. If it has anything to do with I mean, Easter eggs like this are always really fun to find, but like at this time, and if it's gonna be like really cryptic, I might just ignore it for now. I might do it in off recording. I'm sure Vitan probably found it though. I haven't watched the video, but I'm sure Vitan found it though. If you again, I'm not sure, but go check out his video if he did find it, if you want to see it. Otherwise, if he didn't find it though, watch his video anyways, because Vitan is awesome. But yeah, map 21, Numb. This, I mean, it's an episode opener. Can't really criticize it too much, but I do feel like this one was a little... It was the weakest in the episode for sure, but like it's an episode opener, so you can't really say very much in that regard. The MIDI is a little weird as well, I feel, because it gets like metally for really no reason, even though I feel like I should really be getting more comfy vibes from a especially like an opening winter map, but I don't know. It doesn't really matter. This was still a very fun map at the end, and yeah, I enjoyed it. But yeah, it's a solid episode opener as well. It's just the rest of the maps in this episode were really good. This one, yeah, I can't really say anything bad about this map either. But yeah, okay. Map 22, Inclement, by Baul and Dragonfly. First of all, Jimmy's MIDI slaps, and then, second of all, this map is another one that kind of stood out to me, mostly because of that, I love the build up to the drop. Crap, I'm sorry. What 1 hour straight of talking does to a motherfucker. Yeah, the beginning of this map was really, really, really hectic, and I really liked that. Even though this was the map that broke the streak, it was a really hectic beginning, and I kind of didn't really expect that from this map, but I actually really enjoyed it, so yeah, very welcome, even if it did mean a death, but... And yeah, there were some memorable set pieces in this map, apart from the start, like the through that door there, I think. There's an invuln with like a bunch of nightmare demons and archvile and a cyber, if I remember correctly. That one took me by surprise, and then like, of course, this one had the kind of build up to the secret exit. Like you had to find 3 switches, and then also if you found the 3 switches, you got the BFG, which probably would have helped a lot for like some of the bigger fights, but yeah. Overall, I feel like all the fights in this map were really fun, and it's like the type of map like everything felt like really compact. Like they fit so much in a smaller space, and I really like maps like that. So yeah, I don't know. I had a lot of fun with this one. The layout was really cool. The map layout with the compactness. And yeah, felt really high intensity too. Really fit well with the MIDI. And yeah, this one was a really cool map. And this one had the secret exit, so... Ooh, I like the snow, by the way. Wait. I'm sorry, I'm gonna take a detour. Back to... I guess we could do... this one didn't have... I'm just wondering if they have the particle effects. Yeah, this one had the gray rain. Yeah, this one has nothing, expectedly. I don't not remember any, like, standout particles. And then episode 1 had the black rain. Yeah, cool. I like that detail. But yeah, oops. Yeah, map 21, really cool. And then it led to the secret exit, which... So we have to talk about Parallel by Dragonfly. Okay. So I lied when I said map 19 was my favorite Dragonfly solo map. This one, I mean, in the normal roster for sure. Yeah, 19 takes the cake, but like, damn. I know maps have done the teleporter gimmick to like a parallel realm. I mean, hell, TNT does it with Wormhole, but I've never seen it done so like cleanly and like so. I don't know. It feels like really what's the word I'm looking for? Seamless. I know the only other map I can compare it to is Dance on the Water map 6 with its silent teleporters, but it doesn't necessarily have like parallel realms. It more just teleports you to other areas, but it feels so seamless. But yeah, this one I loved the gimmick behind it with the pink pads teleporting you to the hell dimensions. And yeah, it also made for a banger thumbnail for me, showing the differences between the two. I don't know, I'm proud of that thumbnail. Even though it does use a dividing line, it would be really hard to line up the two, I feel. So I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, Jimmy's MIDI also makes the map feel like sort of unsettling in a way. It's a really good fit, and yeah. I don't think I have anything like to say about like the combat. The combat probably wasn't very standout, but again, it's the gimmick that does the carrying for me. And really cool secret map. The visuals could have done really well in episode 4 though, I feel. But yeah, I don't know. It definitely does feel like every secret map differentiates from its visual theme in the episode. Like, this obviously isn't a snow map, so I don't know. So I can understand it not being in episode 4. It would have been the only secret map that actually fit its episode theme. So yeah, I don't know. Cool map, very very cool map. And then we go to map 23. Thaw. What? MIDI? Okay, there we go. By DM Phobos. This MIDI, man. The day I'm recording this, the MIDI was just uploaded to YouTube. I've listened to it literally like 4 times already. It's so good. This, map 15, and map 32, easily my favorite Tristan MIDIs in the WAD. I really can't. I mean, map 15, obviously I placed, but like, something about this MIDI, dude. Like, I don't know. It's on par with 32 for me, but I can't really pinpoint why. It's so good. But yeah. I need to stop talking soon, dude. We need to wrap this up. I'm getting like losing my voice. I'm coughing now. Okay. Thaw by DM Phobos. Again, DM Phobos with his incidental combat. Bang-er. I hardly know her. Just kidding. What? I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry for making that joke. Yeah. Really cool map. I actually read, I think in Vitan's comments, and I didn't really pick up on the fact, whenever you completed a set piece fight, you would be like activating some lights or something that would actually be like, they were technically like generators, and it makes sense because the ice would like lower. There were like I think 2 fights come to mind in the map. 2 set piece fights come to mind in this map that actually involved like ice lowering, and one was the red key fight and the other was you got a plasma. That's all I really know. I don't actually know if you get anything from the fight itself, but like you quite literally like are thawing the ice. Which I think is a really cool concept. I didn't really pick up on it while playing, but after reading about it, yeah, it's really cool. And man, this MIDI is so good. Again, I feel like the incidental combat is actually what stands out about it, because DM Phobos just does banger incidental combat. But yeah, I love this map, dude. It's really cool. And then map 24, Temeraire by Antares. Again, do I need to say anything? Boat. That's all I need to say. Boat. This has a boat. And you can be on the ship. Okay, I'm sorry. Reenacting my blind reaction. I mean, fun combat, fun incident. Well, okay. The incidental combat, it's a lot like DM Phobos in the way that you kind of wake up stuff as you kind of go. But like, it feels like it's turned up to 11 in a way. It almost feels a little too hectic. Well, actually, it was only really like that at the start of the map. Then it kind of feels like you get a lot more ammo and you can deal with stuff a lot slower if you want to. But yeah, I don't really know. It's hard to describe the incidental combat, but that's obviously not what the highlight of the map is. The highlight of the map is obviously the boat, but we'll get to that. The skull key fights, or rather the set piece fights in general. Oh my god, how did I beat those blind? Especially the yellow skull key fight, dude. That one kicked my ass in practice, and even once when practiced. Like, these fights are hard. I don't know how I beat them blind, but I'm really glad I did, because I felt really good about myself. Even though I died to the finale, I'm really proud of how far I got in this map blind, and just oh, I'm coughing a lot more. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's also just stunningly beautiful. Like, I really want to like idclev 24 right now and show you guys like the auto map of the caves and stuff, because it literally looks like an insane person drew them. It's so detailed. Like, the auto map is, I don't know, man. Like, the detail in this map. Antares is just another one of those people who's just like an absolute wizard with the editor. And obviously dehacked. Like, he made all the dehacked enemies. But yeah, and the boat. The boat. He made a legitimate realistic boat in Doom that you can fire and then kill like 60 cybers. Obviously, that's the highlight of the map. One of my favorite maps in the WAD for sure, Temeraire. I just, like, this map is really just indescribable, dude. Like, it feels almost too good. Almost too high quality. I can't believe stuff like this is possible in a 30-year-old game. But, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Antares absolutely outdid himself. Just a king. Just Antares, you are a wizard, and I love it. MIDI drop. Never mind. Oh, I thought it was going to be the drop, but I actually looped. That's how long I've been talking about this map. Okay. Let's move on. Boreas. Okay. This map, okay. It's funny, actually. This map made for the shortest, it made for the shortest, video. The shortest video I've uploaded to the series. It was like a little under 10 minutes. I mean, it's pretty easy for an episode ender, but I feel like it works really well to introduce the Necromenace. Like, I don't know. The Necromenace, I feel like in episode 6 was used, well, only really 2 times. It was used kinda poorly, but in this, it feels really good. You kill one of them to kind of get adapted to his attacks. You're like, what the hell are those spirit things? And then the big wave of enemy comes in after you kill one of them. So you kill the big wave of enemies, and then a second one teleports in, and it shows off its ability to resurrect everything with the spirits, which I think is really cool. And it doesn't like become out of hand with the enemies that are resurrected. I believe it's mostly like imps and pinkies, which I think is a good thing, but yeah, it doesn't feel too hectic with the second Necromenace resurrecting things, which I think was its main flaw in some of the episode 2 maps, episode 6 maps. But yeah, very cool introduction to the Necromenace, and he made for a pretty cool new boss, and I like him. Well, maybe I don't like him, but he's a very cool designed enemy. I would say that. And yeah, that's episode 5. So we can move on to episode 6, starting off with Myriad. Okay. Myriad. This one, A, the opening shot is beautiful. B, you can barely hear the MIDI. Hold on. Hopefully that helps. This one is just incredible, dude. It did set really high expectations for the rest of episode 6 that I felt like weren't really met by 27 and 28. But like, it's such a cool map. Like with the trials. I've been hearing people call them challenges. I like to call them trials. I don't know why. It just sounds more badass, but like it has concepts that I would absolutely not expect to see in a WAD as big as Eviternity II. And I think that's so cool. Like, 2-shotting cybers. That's so, like, I would, well, you kind of get 3 shots, or like 2.5. I think you get 100 cells in between each. So you have a little bit of leniency, but 2-shotting cybers, I feel like, is seen as more of a like thing. How do I say it? Like, I don't want, pro strat isn't the right word. Like, more of an advanced technique. And I don't know, a lot of people cannot two-shot cybers like fluidly, and this map, I mean, that area was a breeze for me, but like, I feel like I'm kind of sucking my own dick by saying that. I don't mean that, by the way. I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm getting off on I don't know. I'm losing my train of thought, and it's not working in my favor right now. But yeah, it would be a lot to ask for of of most players, and it's something you really wouldn't expect to see in something like Eviternity II, and I feel like that's just so cool. Same with like the reality section. Even though I'm just gonna come out and say it, I would consider it bullshit, because having hit scan in a reality area is just straight up bullshit. Unavoidable attacks, it's basically up to RNG. I mean, you do get that secret with the health bonuses, but that kind of mitigates it. You can still get boned easily, but yeah. Something like a reality concept in this WAD is just so cool. Even if it is bullshit. But, like, the concept is still there. But yeah, the challenges were, I just called them challenges. The trials were all so cool. And then the big slaughter fight, another thing I didn't really expect from Eviternity 2. Admittedly, it was a very easy slaughter fight. I mean, you can't really ask too much of people when it comes to... I mean, I would imagine the target audience of Eviternity 2 might not be experienced with slaughter too much, so completely understandable that it kind of devolves into circle strafe to win, but yeah, and again, like, hundreds of enemies in a single arena, not something I expected from Eviternity 2. But I feel like the main thing that kind of really sold this map to me was the secrets, dude. Especially the secret area. I learned after playing it that it's actually just one big OSRS reference, like Lunar Isle, I think it was called. And there's actually a house with legs, Baba Yaga's house, that I missed in the blind run. I saw it afterwards, and I was like, "What the hell? Is that a house with legs?" But like, initially, I had literally like theorized what that area could have been, because it was such a change of pace, and it felt so out of place. My theory behind it literally was like, going into episode 6, we had gone to a new, like, realm. Like, within episodes 1 through 5, we had been in, like, the realm of physicality or whatever. I don't even know. But, like, episode 6 transports us to somewhere entirely different. Like, the realm of, the realm of Josh. Let's call it that. That's so stupid. The realm of Josh. But like, actually, I should be more considerate. What if it's we don't know the gender of it. Maybe it's a she. Who knows? If it is a she, I would feel like that's more of an Ella. I don't know. I literally have no idea. But yeah. I feel like we've been transported to the realm of Josh/Ella. I don't know. But that area, that big secret area. By the way, perforator in a non-secret map. Just want to point that out. Like, we had going through the star door. We had suddenly like gone to an area that was like in between the two realms, like just drifting off, like floating in an area in some subspace that was like in between the two realms. And I don't know, man. When a map makes me literally theorize about what the hell happens, it's a damn special map to me. Like, I don't know, man. I like to think that's what happened, even though it's just one big RuneScape reference, but I feel like it's cool. And yeah, I don't know. This map was just such a cool experience. And also that center room is beautiful. I think it was designed by Dark Guard Soul, if I remember correctly. Sorry. If I remember correctly, that center room was designed by Guard Soul. That is jaw-droppingly beautiful, but yeah. Just awesome. Awesome map. Cool concepts, cool everything. And yeah. Myriad. This one was another one of my favorites. Let's turn down the MIDI before going to map 27. We go from a really quiet MIDI to, I feel like this one was actually pretty damn loud, but I don't think I turned it down at all in the video. Imperial by DM Phobos and Dragonfly. This one, okay, first of all, I feel like DM Phobos definitely did not help in the in the incidental combat department. It does not really feel like DM Phobos, like map layout or combat. Well, maybe for the set pieces. I'm not really sure, but yeah, I'm not entirely sure. This one was pretty cool. But I definitely feel like the difficulty spiked a lot when you get to the yellow key fight. That Necromenace, dude. That Necromenace is a bitch. He kinda, I don't want to say ruins the fight, but he kinda ruins the fight. Okay, without BFG, which is a secret in this map, the fight is just ludicrous. That Necromenace revives basically everything in the entire fight, including Astral Cacos and an Astral Mank. So that's our first problem. But the main problem is you can never really get any hits off on the Necromenace because he's just surrounded by a bunch of other stuff. I think I learned, I forgot where. But the Necromenaces, I don't think anything. It was Vitan's map 29 Tyson. I remember. Nothing can infight with the Necromenace, but the Necromenace can infight with other stuff, just like an Archvile. Archvile infighting behavior. That is really detrimental in this fight because you can't really get any hits off on the Necromenace, and you basically, like, with Plasma, someone sent me a clip of them waiting for the dude to get infought to death, and it took, like, 2 minutes of running around, which I feel like that's kind of just not good. But that definitely, like, the rest of the map is awesome, don't get me wrong. It's only really that part. The optional finale with all the Cybruisers is really cool. Again, not something you would really expect from Eviternity II, but I feel like it's so much fun, and like it would definitely be a surprise for a blind player seeing all those Annihilators teleport in. That fight was really cool, but it's basically just the Necromenace in this map that kind of takes away from it. Everything else, really cool. And map 28. My throat is literally starting to hurt, by the way, but an hour of 20 minutes of just straight talking. After Image by Velvetic. And the MIDI was really, really good, by the way. Velvetic and Dragonfly, great job on the MIDI. The map itself, though, I'm also a little iffy about it, because I had replayed the map after recording, except I had not played with BFG, even though I kind of played with like that during the blind run, and B, I was a lot more confrontational with a lot of the fights, and I feel like that elevated the combat a lot. Oftentimes, you kind of just have the option of leaving, which kind of makes the fights a little more boring. That's kind of just my natural instinct when playing blind and saveless. Just play as safe as I can, leave the fights, and it kind of made everything a little bit boring, especially with the yellow key fight, but that was a lot more fun to deal with directly. And yeah, I don't know, man. It definitely elevated the map a lot, so I feel like this map would actually do really well with some lock-ins, but that's just my opinion. I think the other thing I really have a problem with is the Astral Caco spam, because it's basically it basically spams Astral Cacos. Base in the yellow key fight, those guys kind of apply pressure though. If you decide to deal with the fight actually like confrontationally, they actually do apply quite a bit of pressure in that fight, so they kind of get a pass in the yellow key fight. But like after the blue key fight, they're kind of just like behind doors. Like you open up the door, bam, one or two Astral Caco demons that can ruin your day, kind of pin you in corners, and also with that, you kind of have to deal with them like piecemeal. Like you have to deal with those Astral Cacos kind of slowly, and I don't know. I feel like they were spammed maybe a little too much, but again, just my opinion. Still a very cool map. I definitely, in the blind run, I did not appreciate like the structures enough. I actually used this one here for the thumbnail. This is a very, very, very pretty map. Velvetic killed it with the visuals, but yeah, I don't know. The combat just wasn't my jam, I feel. But yeah, I don't know. That's all I really have to say about that. And then map 29, Maelstrom. First of all, you never really get a good shot in the actual map. Like, this screenshot is just amazing looking. I basically did the exact same thing for my thumbnail. It looks so cool. I do feel maybe I shouldn't really compare it to Eviternity 1, but it's kind of hard to beat Elysium from Eviternity 1. Not the one, not map 1 of this WAD, but map 29 of Eviternity 1 was just such an awesome penultimate map. This one, I don't feel like it really lives up to, well, it doesn't really have to live up to it necessarily, but I don't think it bests it, but it definitely does give penultimate vibes. All the fights are really fun, which I think is a very good aspect to have for a penultimate map. AD79, he never misses, dude. The MIDI is so good for this map, and I don't know, this one was really fun though, I feel. And the secret fights were actually a really good uses of the Necromenace, I feel, which is surprising probably surprising for a lot of people, but especially with the Imp and Hell Knight horde, you kind of have to ignore the Imps and Hell Knights and mostly focus on the, well, you can kind of take out the Imps to clear more space. You basically just have to focus on the Necromenace which I think is cool because the Hell Knights then apply a ton of pressure in terms of like your space in the fight, which I think is really well designed. But yeah, this map overall, really, really cool, really fun. Definitely gave off Penultimate vibes, especially with the MIDI, but I don't feel like I don't feel like it beats Eviternity 1 Map 29. That one's hard to beat, but that doesn't have to beat it, definitely. So, but then again, this technically isn't really the penultimate map. Let's turn up the MIDI again. Kenosis. Actually, first of all, before we say anything about the map, I do know there's a super secret in this one. I actually found like a part of it with the evil eye. But at the time of recording, just like now, I really it's probably really cryptic. And again, I actually do know Vitan shows it off, so if you want to see it, definitely go watch Vitan's video on this map. I do know that there's a super secret in this map. I haven't seen it. Maybe I'll look for it off recording in my own time, but yeah. I do know that there's a super secret in this one. I just was not bothered to try and find it at the time. I was so low on energy, just like I am for this one. I'm sure there's a super secret with like the item, but yeah. But yeah, this map, dude, it's so... It's so... That's all I mean, do I have to say anything else? It's like a work of art. Like, I didn't appreciate it enough, but like, the rocks on the auto map must have taken goddamn ages to draw out if they're all hand drawn. But like, also all the buildings had like their own gimmick to them, like with the raising and lowering cyber, and that in one of the buildings, the raising and lowering archviles, the I don't know. Each building kind of had its own gimmick to it. Of course, the ring around the rosy archviles. Also with like the actual fight layouts. Of course, this map is like purely set piece, which I think is really cool. Very unlike Anagnosis in that regard. But like the even like the layout of the fights, like with the Revenant stairs and the staircase that inverts itself in the fight opposite to the Revenant staircase. I don't know. Every fight in this map, every area in this map feels special in its own regard. And obviously, like, the feeling you get while playing this map is just unsettling. Like, you feel like you should not be here. And it's so damn cool. The MIDI absolutely does wonders in that regard. And yeah, this map, dude, it's just... It's so cool. I will say, the combat in this map is pretty slow, but I don't consider it just straight slow combat. I think I would consider it more as like slow burn combat. Like, it's not like grindy or anything, but it's like intense all the way through, but the fights take a long time, if that makes sense. And it's not like slaughterish or anything, but it's so hard to describe. I don't know. I really consider it to be more slow burn than anything. And I think that's a really cool, like, style of combat. Even if it may not be, like, the most fun, it's definitely interesting and just very new to me. Can't really recall any other maps that do something like that, which I don't know. It also just adds to the experience like so much. But yeah, Kenosis, this one, it's just so cool. It's another Yukiro behemoth, and you really couldn't ask for very much more. It's also detailed as hell. But yeah, this is a really cool map. My blind run basically says it all. And then finally, we'll turn down the MIDI a little bit. Cosmology. You just watched me play this an hour and a half ago. Very cool final boss. Very cool ending. Best designed boss in Doom I've ever seen. Banger song! And the ending of Eviternity II. I do feel like the song is a little loud. I feel like I should play a different song to end off. Well, maybe not. Oh, I know what to play. And that is it. Eviternity II. Well, actually, we'll do this. No, I'll probably find it in my off time. I was gonna do. This MIDI is too good. I was gonna do IDIT, but I'll probably try and find the. I don't know. I feel like there's something hidden in this map with the way you interact with the thing and the item. I don't know. I'll try and find it by myself, but not in this video. Too low energy. I'll save that for a different day. And that's gonna do it for this series. Thank you all so much for watching this series. I had an absolute blast playing this WAD, and I hope you enjoyed me rambling for an hour and a half. Just like, what can I say, man? Eviternity II, you can absolutely tell 5 years of hard work from multiple different people went into this WAD, because this is easily the highest quality WAD I've ever played. Hands down. It is so good. And it's so insane how far Doom has come in 30 years. 30 years of Doom. And still to this day, new concepts are being thought of. Stunningly beautiful maps are being made. Amazing midis. Just I'm like, this WAD had my jaw on the floor at so many points, and it legitimately feels like an honor to play this WAD. this like, okay. I'm fairly confident all my viewers are Doom players, have played Doom in their life, but if for whatever reason you watch my content and you do not play Doom, buy the game. Buy Doom 2 at least. $5 on Steam, and you can play stuff like this for free. You pay $5 for the game itself, and then there are like Eviternity 2 is free. This WAD is free. And the amount of WADs that are out there within the 30-year lifespan of this game is just Like, it is literally nigh endless content. Best $5 I've ever spent. Like, I don't know, man. I also want to mention, like, I said it in Map 1, Eviternity 1 was the first WAD I have ever played, or the first P-WAD I have ever played, the first custom WAD. And I loved it. It's basically, I loved it so much that I decided to continue playing P-WADs, and I decided to continue playing Doom. Basically, Eviternity 1 is the reason I play Doom to this day. Like, and just having the sequel come out so suddenly, so unexpectedly, took me aback. It was such a huge shock, and I'm so glad this WAD exists. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to the Eviternity II team for making this absolute masterpiece, because this has surpassed Eviternity 1 in every way, shape, and form, and I don't know, man. I love it. I love this WAD. I love Doom. Thank you all. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for everything. Because this is probably one of the most meaningful series I've done on the channel. I've been talking for way too fucking long. Okay. I'm done now. End the video! Okay. Thank you all so much for watching Eviternity 2. I really appreciate it. And of course, have a good one.